Buffalo Bills have finalized a deal to get their new stadium in place, securing their short-term and long-term future in Buffalo. So today's draft, the teams that need a new stadium currently in the NFL, and we see it all the time. There's always a group of teams out there that is looking for something more than what they have. That stadium looks like it will be awesome. But see, that's the thing. The next new awesome stadium comes around, somebody else is thinking, maybe I need a new stadium, and so it goes over and over and over again. There's always a team looking for a stadium. So today's draft, teams that need a new stadium. Chris, you're up.
Well, I think we're, I'm not going to take the Bills in this one, okay? So that's so we know they need a new one. The Jaguars are the first team that jump out to me. I mean, again, it's I don't want to be disrespectful, but yeah, it's the worst stadium in football. I mean, it is. I'm sorry. It's the worst when you walk around the inner hallways and everything like that. It's the worst when you're on the field and you look up at the stadium. I know it's got a pool, and I love Jackson DeVille and how he craps on you from time to time. He's one of my favorite mascots, but the stadium is the worst in football, so I'm going to go with the Jaguars. And I don't even know the name of it, but that's the one I'm going with.
You know what? I don't either. It's had different names over the years,
right,
and I really don't know what the name of it is, which underscores the value of giving millions of dollars to a sports team so you can put your name on the stadium. People are not even going to remember in some cases what it is. I know this one, and I've said this before. If I was FedEx, what I would do at this point is pay even more money for them to put UPS on FedEx Field. Please name it after our top competitor, because that place is a shithole. I've been there. It is not, and literally, the pipe busted and sewage was coming down on the fans, and
Holy
here's the railing broke and people fell, and there was litigation over that, and almost took out Jalen Hurts as he was walking by, as he was coming off the field. That place needs to go, and that's one of the reasons why people are excited about the sale of the team, because chances are whoever gets that team is going to get the keys to building a new stadium at the site of RFK.
Yeah.
And that will help restore the glory of the franchise, because that's a horrible stadium. It hasn't been open, grand scheme of things, all that long.
No.
But I've been there. I can have an opinion on this because I've been in the place. It is not an NFL caliber stadium, and it needs to go.
Agreed. Been there too. Played there. Been there many times. It is, it's not good. It's not even comparable to the old RFK and the feel that had. But let alone the stadium itself, the location sucks, right? It's in the middle of nowhere. Nobody even wants to freaking go there. It's so far from Washington, D.C. and all that. So I'm with you. That probably would have been my next pick. This is where it gets a little interesting. All right, I'm going to go with one that just is like, it's close to my heart, so it's a little personal. MetLife Stadium stinks. I like MetLife, okay? It's a great company. I love the Giants. You know that. I hate the stadium, and I think most Giant fans and Jet fans would agree with that sentiment. It is hey, it's got some new amenities and all of that. But, damn, for New York, for the New York Giants, damn. I mean, it's just not good enough. And here's the thing that bothers me, Mike. One, it's not as cutting edge as you would like for one of the newer stadiums. Two, it's got it's got a really big lower tier, right? So the lower tier goes out far away from the field, and then it goes up. So the crowd noise, if you're sitting in the mezzanine level or the upper tier, you're way farther away from the field than you used to be at the old Giant Stadium. I know I share these sentiments with most Giant fans. We will continue to show up at Giants games, but we don't like the stadium, and those are the reasons why.
Next one for me, the Chicago Bears. I mean, obviously they're talking about building their own place.
How dare you?
Field. They're not happy with it there. They did the renovation 20-plus years ago, and it just doesn't work. Now, it's a beautiful facility. We've been in there.
Yeah.
But the Bears clearly are looking for something more, something different,
Damn.
Something modern. I like it, but the Bears don't, or they wouldn't be looking
I
to
know.
build
I
something
like
else.
it, too.
We're going to take
I'm
a break.
with you.
Give me another stadium that needs to go.
Okay, I know this is where it's tough, okay? And I'm like, the Chiefs, I look at them and go, damn, that stadium's old, but it's awesome and has a great atmosphere, but they are the Chiefs and that fan base where I'm like, they could do better, but I'm going to go with the Saints in the Superdome. I love the location, I hope they can keep something similar, but come on, it's outdated. You know, it's been a while since I've been in there, but the last time I was in there, it was like 15 years ago. It was outdated then, so I'm sure it's still outdated now. That's one I look at, but, you know, it is still a good spot, but it needs a refresh for sure.
It looks great on TV.
Yeah.
The lighting is awesome, but the facility itself, it's been there for almost 50 years.
Yeah.
It is time for a new venue there. I'll go with the Chiefs because there has been some talk about building a new stadium, and it's just been there. Any stadium that's been there 50 years, it's time for a change. Go
out for the hog.
Go away. We'll see you tomorrow. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.